Welcome to the Pearl Portal. Hello, my name is Margaret. I am a priestess of light and divine channeler. And today's message is wisdom from Kali. I share this message through light transmission, which includes light language or light weaving with my hands. So if you consent to this energy and light transmission, you may like, share, or subscribe and stay on this video with me. You may close your eyes or you may watch me as I light weave. Today's transmission is the courage of Kali for shadow integration. Courage of Kali light transmission begins. Dergushana hunemena katrushimene adeskutrushimenea derskuriani tikanen ushalene katrushime miara hushe hatrusiata. Derishkutrisianiana. The courage of Kali, Aurorish could ask you to release Mianaka that is all that is not Oshireatikitekaraya, keeping you at ease. Harikurushimine Keragoriana. Derishkuriana Katiskrika, Oshinenekatisia Trushimia. The wisdom of Kali expands. There is no treatment in silent treatment. This method of miscommunication is an avoidant behavior. Do not expect to be understood through silent treatment. By silencing your voice, you do not give the choice to that of whom you are communicating with. You must speak your truth. Allow your voice to shake. It's a timeline shift, earthquake. Say what you mean with your passion. With the fire, with the truth. If someone responds and reacts, that is not of your liking. Then you can honor with full acceptance. There is no treatment and silent treatment. May the courage of Kali speak through your voice. Giving others the choice. To receive you. To interpret. To discern. For in the silence, there is illusion. A burns. The silence is for you. That is this is different than withdrawing your energy. Silent treatment is a form of punishment. And who receives the punishment in silent treatment? You. That is good again, and all parties that exist in that timeline. Because the other person that is good, it doesn't get to experience your light. The light that is the information, that is good, the light that is your truth. And you, that is suffer in the silence. Through your karma, that is through imposing justice. Truth does not need justification. Justification is over explanation. Another message from Kali for shadow integration. Is confronting that is all that exists within you. Kali came to me at a time in my life. When I needed to accept all facets of me. That is what I am capable of. That is the I'm hearing the softness, the love, the light, and the petty. That is the rage that raged within me. That is and all that is impurity. That is because she emphasizes impurity is all that is not true. That is to your highest and divine light. That is something that I like to share. That is as my invocation with Kali is that is we pray, we slay together. And that is we pray and we slay together. Our inner and outer demons. That is only to bring light. That is into the night. The night of our unconscious, from which all actions that has spur and create our reality. That is so if you would like to invite the energy of Kali into your life, she will connect you to truth. Discernment. That is love. That is she asks you to end self-abandonment. That is think of a time when you spoke your truth. A time when perhaps you're angry. You had this rage within you. Feeling betrayed. That is dishonored. Unseen. That is so you shared it. The time that you've done that and felt no remorse. No regrets. That is because it was aligned with your truth. And your body that is no longer held what isn't true. That is movement. The movement of you. That is whenever that happens, you actually release yourself from the chains of responding to the world, of how you want them to receive you. That is a form of control. That isn't true. The divine asks you to surrender to your highest divine light. That's truth. That is the unification of the light and the darkness that exists within. Without resistance. That is surrender. The word gnosis comes in. Know thyself. Is powerful. Once you know yourself, as you understand the intentions behind your actions. That's the only time that you have sense of the real true control. That is shadow and light integration. That is when you have options. That is for those of you familiar with the tarot, I'm seeing the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups shows many chalices with different options, different choices. In this 0-point field, that is the consciousness and where creation can take birth. You may now see all the options to choose which timeline you give and fill that cup. Which will you choose? This step back and that ability to pause and choose from your higher awareness. That is shadow integration. That is anger can be sacred. When it betrays your truth, anger is a symptom of the untruth. Anger is very dense in your body. It takes so much energy to be angry. That is Kali asks you to breathe it through. That is so any anger that you feel in your body, if you wish to release it right now, take a deep breath in with me and release. Each deep breath that you take, connecting to Kali, remember Kali is an archetype that we all can tap into. Use the archetype of Kali to transmute. Kali brings and works with in this now. The amethyst flame for transmutation. Continue to take deep breaths in. Take 3 deep breaths in and let's transmute this energy now. Another deep breath in. Transmute now. And one more, your biggest, deepest breath in. Transmute now. Taking deep breaths in oxygenates your body, your cells. Your neurons. Your neurotransmitters. With each intentional breath, especially when you're frustrated, anxious, angry, or feeling any sense of loss of control, will help center you here, now. That is the real. I'm hearing silent treatment. Is that when something comes around and triggers you. And I'm also hearing, let us not blame others for triggering us. Push it out. That is your own trigger. That is so. Anytime you find yourself triggered, that is a signal that you're receiving. Telling you, let us recenter ourselves. Let us reground ourselves. Let us silence ourselves. Let us connect to our breath. Let us be fully present. And so through those deep breaths, through that silence, through that pause before you speak, before the next words come out of your mouth or the next reaction to the thing, the situation, the person, the words that caused that trigger in your body. Remember, the trigger are your signals. And being able to choose. That is the higher timeline. That is the real spoken truth. That is that is shadow integration. That is that is the courage of Kali. Thank you. Let us integrate these frequencies. This wisdom now. Grounding, grounding, grounding. Disengaging and disconnecting. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This isn't the first time I've been channeling with messages with Kali, and to be honest, the first time that was a couple of years ago that I started receiving messages and being imbued in the flames and the light and the passion of Kali. It was very overwhelming. So I'm just sharing that with you all now because it was just like really powerful. And it was to encourage me to share my voice and to face my own demons, my own shadows, my own darkness, to embrace that, yes, I can go into those spaces, to realize when it's happening and to forgive myself when it does, to learn what is truth or what came from my ego or what came from fear, and having the discernment to know what to share with the world, with what I project onto others, with what I project onto myself. And so I hope that this tool of connecting to your breath, connecting to the courage of Kali will help you in your day-to-day. I know that I use the breath in sacred practice through yoga, through stretching, through transmuting. And I'd like to also thank Kali and the Amethyst Flame If this is your first time joining me today, I do prayers in the morning, and I'll receive a message for the collective if it's appropriate to share. And I have visions. I can hear, I can sense, I can smell, I can feel, I can taste these frequencies, and then I'm called to share with you all. So even down to where I'm sharing the transmission, down to what I'm wearing. I didn't know I was actually going to be sharing the Amethyst flame today of transmutation, or my amethyst jewelry. Like, wore this amethyst colored slip. No idea. I just trust the divine. I hope this serves you. And go to shit out. I'm still grounding these frequencies, to be honest. So I'd like to share also my sacred offerings with you. The Holy Hour free course. Please visit and sign up at my Teachable, the Pearl Portal. I hope to see you there. There's also a purification ceremony included. I also have another course on Teachable, which is connecting to the Dragons, the Sacred Council of Nine and Masters of Light. I'll share the link down in the description below. I also offer one-on-one soul sessions where we explore your higher self, guidance, as well as messages from your ancestors of your highest good, angels of light, ascended masters, and your divine totems, if you have some totems like the dragons. Oh, I'm seeing dragons right now. I'm seeing the amethyst dragons flying around right now in this transmission. So without further ado, I thank you all for being here with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, I love you, I love you. And I will see you all on your highest timeline. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you.